rapper.
So how
Making good music, man.
did you get started doing all this music stuff, my friend? Tell me a little bit about this.
I mean, I think I was always inspired to do music. When I was a kid, I used to write poetry. I'd be in church with it, just writing bars, writing lyrics, and it was really my family that encouraged me to, hop on it as a career and pursue it because I'm nice with the words.
Fantastic. Fantastic. We have got a great guest with us today. He joins us live here on our big broadcast. It's a fantastic emerging band. They're producing real, authentic music. And 8-1 Tree joins us today here on our big broadcast. So I'm sure there's a story behind 8-1 Tree. Tell me a little bit about this.
Yeah, for sure. My brother Vic P just joined the group. You know what I'm saying? He's or the Skype. My bad. He's a part of the group as well. It's him and myself. Yes, and the 8-1 Tree is really just the area code of where we come from. It's really a play on the 813 area code. Just a real shout out to the city.
That's awesome.
We all come from different backgrounds of life. 8-1 Tree was brought together to unite me and my brothers. And that way we created music that was outside of the box, something that people have never heard before down south, especially here in Florida, where everything is pretty much copycat imitation or what the next guy's doing. So we didn't want to get involved in signing 360 deals. We wanted to be independent. We wanted to make our own music. It wasn't about the money or getting famous. We don't care about none of that. We just trying to put out good music to wake up people in the masses. But obviously we know the industry as it is, but that hasn't stopped us from creating the type of music we want to make. That's what 8-1 Tree is all about.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So you guys have been doing this music thing for a heck of a long time. Tell me about some of your different musical heroes and influences.
Man, D.B.0, you want to speak on that?
Yeah, for sure, man. We from the old school, Jiggy. So, my major influences will have to be, bringing it back to the poetry, Tupac. You feel me? I feel like the way that Tupac had a control of the masses and wasn't necessarily a follower. You feel me? Like nowadays we got a lot of followers. It's all about following. It's all about hopping on social media. Who's following you? But you feel me? The brand is an authenticity, man. And Wu-Tang as a group, Outkast as a group, for me, DMX. Rest in peace to the legend. We got a lot of New York influence in our bars, but we mix it really well with that down south influence. Goody Mob, you know what I'm saying? The list goes on and on for me as far as musical influences. I could even throw Eminem in there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot of cats, man. From the old school, really. And if you want to go further back, we could talk about KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about Big Daddy Kane if you want to go back. But I mean, I'm not really from that era. I'm more from the era of your Nas's and your Jay-Z's, your Biggies. And I think, a lot of those guys had influence in my decision to, pursue a career in it.
I also feel that we have a lot of influence coming from the Caribbean as well, like just different artists that, aren't from the States necessarily. I've been listening to a lot of, music for a long time. My dad used to pull out the vinyl records and have everything from Bob Marley to Kenny Rogers, Donna Summers, you name it. So I've been involved around music for a long time. So 8-1 Tree is special, man, unique, because we just have a totally different taste in what we're trying to put out there. Not saying that, our music is totally different from everybody else. It's just that vibe that I feel that we bring, that energy, the lyrics, what we're talking about. You're going to feel, if you're from the old school era, you're going to feel as if we're speaking directly to you. So I think we relate in a lot of ways, with the people of the older generation, the people that were used to having the tape recorders and vinyl records, things that were special to them.
Facts. That Sony Walkman CD player.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, where do we find your guys' music online? How do we buy your music, support you guys, all this stuff?
The website right now is being revamped, so it's down, unfortunately. But right now, you can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube. Just type in 81 Tree Entertainment. No space between 81. 8, the number 1, the number 8, the word tree, no space, and then space entertainment. Right now, in the catalog, we've got one thing out basically for purchase. It's the new single, Talk is Cheap.
Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap, yep. Available everywhere. It's on YouTube. It's on Spotify. You can go on YouTube right now. Just type in 81 Tree, put Talk is Cheap. You'll find our single right now. You can listen to it right now.
So tell us a little bit about Talk is Cheap, and then we're going to play it for the audience here in a few.
D, I'll let you pop that off.
Yeah, for sure, man. So Talk is Cheap is just basically, I think, something that, people can relate to, where everybody in some sort of way gonna feel like they got a hater, you know what I'm saying? So Talk is Cheap is talking to the haters, it's talking to corrupt cops, it's talking to doubters, people that just simply want to have that crab in a bucket mentality, man, and pull you back down when you trying to basically rise above all of that. So yeah, that's what Talk is Cheap is about.
Fantastic. We are going to go to it right now. I appreciate you guys making time for us today. This has been a fascinating discussion with you guys about music and everything else. And Talk is Cheap. And before we let you guys go, how do we get a hold of you on social media?
Oh, you can find us on 81 Tree _ official, I believe it is. You could also find me on Instagram, RedID5. Just check us out. Mostly on Instagram, just trying to put different stuff out there. We're not really, we don't have a major social media presence until we get the website going. D.B.0, how can they reach you, brother?
Yeah, I'm at 81 Tree _ official on Instagram. Okay. I got also my personal Instagram is D.B.0 81 Tree. So yeah,
if you don't find us on social media, you find me in Florida. Just come to Florida. Roam through the streets, you're gonna find it. It's 81 Tree.
That's awesome.
Tampa.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Well, you guys are fantastic. I look forward to chatting with you more, and have yourself a wonderful day. We'll talk to you guys soon. Appreciate it. Thanks for the time.
Appreciate the time, sir. Thank you.
All right, man. Be easy.
Here we go.
You
It's
too.
Talk is Cheap, and it's here on your big broadcast. Coast to coast. Ball to the ball.
Niggas be talking, huh? I know that talk is cheap. They want it all from us. I tell them that nothing is free. Me and my dog been starving. Homie, we ready to eat. Came with a can of 9, but now I don't fuck with police. These niggas talking, huh? I know that talk is cheap. They want it all from us. I tell them that nothing is free. Me and my dog been starving. Homie, we ready to eat. Came with a can of 9, but now I don't fuck with police. I won't allow disrespect. All that I want is a check. Why your whole label in debt? I got a K to invest. Me aiming this K at your chest, so turn your whole day to a mess. I ain't gonna argue with stress. Mention my name with the best. Put in the room of the rest. Shorty brand new with the breast. I'm cool as a crib with a nest. I'm at it now, ain't worried about who next. Loving the features, comparing the specs. Smoking on Keisha, why these niggas press? Get you some money, that's what I suggest. Nigga, these pull-ups ain't good for no pecs. Been fully gutted since days at the wreck. Rapping the guys and shirts by Mecca, ayy. Niggas be talking, huh? I know that talk is cheap. They want it all from us. I tell them that nothing is free. Me and my dog been starving. Homie, we ready to eat. Came with a can of 9, but now I don't fuck with police. These niggas talking, huh? I know that talk is cheap. They want it all from us. I tell them that nothing is free. Me and my dog been starving. Homie, we ready to eat. Came with a can of 9, but now I don't fuck with police.
I do not waste my energy trying to figure out my enemy. Feeling alive, most of you dead to me. Killing who slept to me, envy and jealousy. Y'all cannot mess with me, Vic P your legacy. 100% of me, all you gon' get from me. Pushing this music, don't look at me stupid. Ruin the game, I'ma get bread and be chill. Wildin' on an island, at a strip club, money piling. Bitches in a trance, do the money dance, spending cash while I'm styling. Y'all don't want no smoke, nah, I ain't into jokes. Shine like old school folks, murder all she wrote.
Niggas be talking, huh? I know that talk is cheap. They want it all from us. I tell them that nothing is free. Me and my dog been starving. Homie, we ready to eat. Came with a can of 9, but now I don't fuck with police. These niggas talking, huh? I know that talk is cheap. They want it all from us. I tell them that nothing is free. Me and my dog been starving. Homie, we ready to eat. Came with a can of 9, but now I don't fuck with police.